All right, all right. Good evening, everybody. For those of y'all who do not know, my name is Thierrie Davis. I am your Triple Diamond leader, and I just want to say welcome to the team. I'm so excited that you decided to partner with somebody in the Boss Dynasty, and I just can't wait to see all of you guys reach your goals with this business. I can't wait to see you be successful. We are a really team-oriented group. At the same time, we know when it's time to work and how to get to business. But I just want to say welcome, welcome. And I'm so excited about this month, this year, everything that's going on. It's about to be an amazing month. So to get things started, we are going to have a few of the different leaders talk about a few topics. And, I'm going to get started. Trying to think how I want to start, who I want to start. I'm going to start a little bit myself. So everybody that is on this call, clearly you're either in our chat group or you are in some of our Facebook groups. And I just want to make sure everybody that is new, you should have been added to at least two groups. There's some other ones that your enroller can add you to as well. But I just want to make sure those two you're added to right now. One of them is called the Boss Dynasty Bootcamp. And that one has like a 10-step system for you getting started, teaching you how to log into eSuite, showing you how to talk to people, talking about the hundreds list. We're going to go over that a little bit tonight. But that's a really important group to be in. And if you are not in that, please let your enroller know so they can add you in that. Then, of course, we have our own group called the Boss Dynasty. You should be in there too. And we have a chat group that we are active in pretty much all the time. Yeah, look at Kanitha. She's in jail. Forgot about that. But yeah, we have a chat group called the Boss Dynasty. And yes, there are over 100 distributors in that group right now. So that group tends to have a lot of conversations, but I want you guys to understand, typically we try to keep it business related. And if you work or have to go to bed early, please just take that chat group and put it on mute when you need it to be on mute. I don't want you to come out of it because sometimes I try to announce everything in the group, but sometimes I get really excited and just put it in the chat group only. And I want you guys to make sure you're getting this information. Sometimes you'll see somebody ask a question that you might need to know as well. So I want you to be able to see the interaction and see their answer. My thing is still lagging, but I'm gonna keep going. And so yes, I just want to make sure that you guys are in those groups. One of the things that I do want to start with, logging into your account and how to do that. And so for that, I want Leanne Caston, one of our Ruby leaders, soon to be a diamond this month. She's going to talk about a little bit of eSuite and what you should do when you first join, logging in. And then she's also going to talk about some of the tools that we use in that tab to get started. So, Leanne, the floor is yours.
Hey, am I on? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, everybody. I am soon to be diamond leader with the company. So when you first start up, one of the things you should do is log on to the company, and that's your eSuite. And what your eSuite is that's your online office. That's where you can keep track of what's going on in your business. And that's another good thing about this company. You don't have to hire somebody to keep your books, and you don't have to hire somebody to keep track of everything that's going on with the business. It works. The company takes care of all of that for you, and that's what that eSuite is. When you log into your suite, the first thing I did, I browsed around some of the tabs. You have reports, you have your document library, and you have where you go and you can go to your trainings and all that good stuff. And that's actually where you should go first. And you should go ahead and get those trainings done and out of the way. Go to your document library, and that's where you can print off your charts for your ranks. They have, your executive chart in there, your Ruby chart, just basically all the charts. And they also have some other marketing documents in there that you need to run your business. Okay. Reports is a really important one to go into, because that's where you can see, that's where you do your moving around. You can see your distributor volume. You can see your volumes by your leg. You can see the way your team is set up, and so where you see like your newly enrolled loyal customers and distributors, that's where those will show up in your reports. There's a commissions tab, which I know everybody loves to go to, because that's where you get to see your commissions and your final commissions. And what that tab does, okay, baby, it shows you your commissions, and it shows you how you got your commissions. It'll tell you whether you got how much came from enroller bonus, how much came from a particular thing. It basically just breaks it down for you. Okay. Let me see what else. But really, really want to stress going in and doing that training, those trainings that they have in there for you, because that's going to equip you with the knowledge that you need to get started and start running with your business. Put on Front Street. Terry, I didn't know I was doing this. Let's see. I went over reports, library. Your order, your auto shipment, all of that is there too, and that's where you go and you can change the products that you and all that stuff. That's where all those things too. So
I'm not sure what happened.
Terry, we can't hear you. Terry, we can't hear you.
Dang it.
Hey.
So slow. Shoot. Hold on.
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Yep.
Sorry, my whole if y'all can see my screen, it's all delayed. I can't see anything. So when I'm hitting unmute, I don't know if it's unmuted or not. I don't know what's going on. This is irritating me. But anyways, so I was just saying, basically you want to log in, you want to get off commissions hold, and you really want to use that tab that says document library. Your reports tab will come more in handy when you start enrolling customers and growing your team. But those are really the main ones we want you to go into. And there's one for training. And then also just play around in there. See what you can find out. So the next person, I want everybody to get into that mindset of being a business owner, because now you own your own business. Yes, we are on a team, but you are still your own independent distributor with this company. And I want Keita to come and talk a little bit about, how you should carry yourself as a business owner, what you should be thoughtful and mindful of. So Keita, take us away.
Hello, everyone. It's very important that you recognize that we are in attraction marketing. If we all have an opinion about everything, I think I'm the most opinionated person on the planet, because I really have something to say about everything. but it's very important that you be mindful of what you comment on and what you're saying. Because again, we need people to purchase products from us. And if we put a bad taste in someone, now I'm gonna be the last person to tell you to kiss somebody's butt, because that's not me either. But you have to remember that you are in business, and that when people like to be around positive people, there are things that are going to tick you off. People are going to say things that's going to just kind of take you to the ooh wee. Prime example, I had a young man. He knows me. He knows who I am. But he commented on my post this morning and said, I had who would like to make $300 to $500 a month, and he said, I would if it's legit. Well, he knows me as a person. He knows that I wouldn't put anything out there that is misleading or that's just a flat out lie or just to manipulate. But my response to him was, I put it back on him like, you don't know me, because if you did, you wouldn't have said that about me. But if you want more information, I'll be glad to share. Well, he didn't respond back to me, but he got the point. And so, yeah, you will have to deal with things and you have to address things, but you have to be mindful that you are in a business, and customer service is very key in the business that we're in. And so we're trying to attract people from us. There are, as you can see, we're all on here. So we're all selling the same product. So what is going to cause people to come to you versus going to the next person? So, we just need to be mindful that we watch our language. And I know I'm the preacher's wife. I get that. But, you are trying to draw people to you so that you can make money. And so you just need to be mindful that, what you're putting out there is how people are going to associate you. If it's dramaful, if you're going to be helping people, you need to be helping them all the way around. So if you're helping them in their thinking, you can challenge someone and not use vulgar language. The pictures that you post, if they're not business related, make sure that they're not offensive, because you are in business. And so that's the key thing that you just want to think about. And even dealing with people who, some comments you may just have to go in and do. If it makes you really, really heated, you just need to go delete the comment, because everything you don't need to respond to. But at the same time, I had a guy go through one of my posts and put, this is a scam, it's a scam, it's a scam. I don't even know who he was. I just went and deleted his comment instead of trying to explain that it's not a scam and having that out there. So just be mindful that you are running a business, and this is how you are making money, and how people perceive you, what people think of you, plays into, if they're going to buy from you. If you are saying uplifting things and drawing people to you, that'll make them want to support you more than, just run away from you. So just be mindful of that.
Right. Great. So getting to the next topic. So, what do we do every single month as business owners? Like, we have a system geared to be successful. It's called Steps to Success. And so those of you who are new, you want to memorize these steps. It's very easy, but just get these in your head, because when you're talking to people about joining you in business, you want them to know we just do a simple 3-step system. And Tiffany Thomas is going to come and talk to us about the steps to success. Tiffany, are you there? Because I'm sorry, guys, I can't see. My screen does say she's here, but I don't. I just want to make sure. Tiffany? Do y'all see Tiffany? Okay, Tiffany. Well, I'm going to talk about it then, since I can't.
Yeah, she did. I think she's hiding from you.
Tiffany.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
It looked like she's talking. We just can't hear her.
Okay.
No.
She's here. Okay, go, Tiffany.
Both y'all can hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, whew, okay. All right. So we have 3 basic steps that we do every month. The first one, of course, is to join the business, which you've already done. So next month, if you don't have to join the business more than one time, of course, but we have to stay commissions qualified. And what that means is just pretty much being eligible to receive your commissions. And the best way to do that is we actually run our auto shipment, and it has to be at least 80 BV, which is a bonus volume. And what you'll notice is each product is assigned a certain volume. And for us to be commissions qualified, when we do our auto shipment, the volumes have to total up to at least 80. And that's roughly maybe $80 to $100 a month. Another way, if you don't want to run the auto shipment, well, let me just explain. The importance of the auto shipment is to get the product not only to sell, but to use for yourself, because it's important to be a product of the product. But I don't want to go too much into that, but it's good to use products so you can fall in love with products. The more that you love the products, the more your customers will see that passion and want to order from you. But if you don't do the auto shipment, the other way you can become commissions qualified is by having 150 in personal bonus volume. And that's all of your personal orders plus the orders of your personally enrolled customers. Okay, so that's step one that you do each month. Step two is enrolling 4 loyal customers. Every time you enroll 2 loyal customers, the company actually gives us what's called a wrap reward. And what that is, instead of us having to pay $59 for a box of wraps, we'll get it for $25, free shipping. So that would mean you would profit $75 off of that box of wraps. So again, we focus on trying to get at least 4 customers each month. And then the third step is just go Ruby. And Ruby level is actually the basis of the company. You'll notice when you start looking at your charts that it's based on having a certain number of Rubies to promote to different levels. But what Ruby is all it is finding 3 people that want to partner with you in business, and then one of those people actually getting 2 other people to partner with them. So it's like a team of 5 that you would have. It's that simple. Each leg would have to have 400 in group volume. And I'm sure somebody else is going to talk about that, I think, right, Terry?
Yes, maybe not all today, but yes, soon.
But yeah, but that's pretty much the 3 steps. Join the business or stay commissions qualified, run your auto shipment is very important. Get 4 loyal customers and get those wrap rewards. Wrap rewards do expire. I believe it's 60 days, right?
Yes.
Right, okay. Make sure you get those wrap rewards because you want to use them and you want to make their wrap cash. And then go Ruby. That's what we do every month.
All right. Thank you, Tiffany. So yes, that steps of success is a proven system to make you, reach your goals in this company, to promote, to make sure you're making money. You're being successful. And that just kind of gives us a baseline of goals to go for every single month. Like she said, we're trying to sign at least 4 new customers and at least 3 new business partners. Now, if you want to make more money than the averages, you want to do more than average and sign as many as you can. I can't tell because I can't see. Is LaQuanda on here? Kanitha? Kanitha, is LaQuanda on?
I don't think she's on. She just mentioned me. She's signing up a distributor right now.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use you because I want you to talk about this right now. Can you talk about the importance? Tiffany did talk about the importance of, that auto shipment, but I want you to hit on it just a little bit more, being a product of the product being a product of the product, but I actually want you to talk about what we talked about earlier today. You talking about, yes, everybody's already joined, but what are your goals? Like, what product are they going to try to order if they can this month to start their own testimony?
Okay. So, we're going to have people to be like, oh, those products don't work, or, or just to be asked you, have you tried the products? Have you gotten the results? And so the best way to shut people up and prove them wrong is by you finding a product that you want to use and getting some results for it. From me, it was me getting rid of my stomach. And so I, did the wraps and I did the triple threat. Like I bought my greens, my fat fibers and ultimate thermal fit. I took before pictures, tons, and I took pictures of the scale because I knew I was going to lose weight and I need those for marketing. And so now nobody can tell me that these products don't work because I've lost a lot of weight. I look totally different from when I started this business. And, if you just join this month, you don't have to wait until next month when it's time for you to get the products. Be thinking about what product you want to try. Is it the hair, skin, and nail vitamins? Is it the stretch mark creams? Do you need to do a detox or do the cleans? Go ahead and order that product. You log into your eSuite. You go on your website and you actually log in, go to orders and start picking the items. Pick something that you can start with this month and not wait until next month so you can go ahead and start, getting your results. Because we can share pictures all day long of other people on the team, but you're going to really turn heads when you can actually show people. And it also builds up your belief in the company when you've lost weight. And I'm going to use LaQuanda. LaQuanda is down 80 pounds from using the products. It took her less than a year. It was less than a year. And she's never exercised not once. Nothing but being consistent with using the products. Of course, she probably, changed a little bit, changed the way she ate, but no exercise, nothing but our products. That's amazing. Like, nobody pretty much can do that. People will be like, oh, you need to exercise. No, these products are amazing. Now, I'm not saying don't exercise. You can get in exercise, but these products work really, really well. And we have so many products to choose from. Even if it's a simple testimony about our product relief. If you have joint pain or if you have arthritis or your bones aching, get our relief. Get your own personal testimony. Try that product out. So it may not be so much as weight loss, but pictures are everything with this business. Take really good before pictures. If you're trying to work on your goals, go ahead and, like I said, take a picture of the scale. Have it in your phone. Take several different before pictures with your shirt up, shirt down, sideways. Take pictures of your hair. Make sure you have plenty of those pictures. That way you can put before and after, and you can show these people how amazing these products are, and getting your testimony with the product. So that way you can shut those people down who tell you those products don't work because you know what it has done for you. I use the products every day. I buy my products every month. There's products that I like for our facial cleans. I wash my face with our facial cleanser every day. I use our hair, skin, nail vitamins every day, and I had to buy a couple bottles because I have teenage girls. We have so many people on the team that's lost a lot of weight or gotten some really great results. And so now, like I said, be thinking about what product you want, and go ahead and get that order placed and not wait and be like, oh, I'm just going to wait until next month when it's actually time, and go ahead and start, working on getting your results this month.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at stuff. So yes, that's why being a product of the product is very important, and you do want your own testimony. So if you can get that started now, take advantage of it. Get that started. Okay, I wanted to talk about how do you talk to people? Okay, the importance of talking about the products to different people, and also how to make this rap cash, because those of y'all that don't know, we'll do another training more so with charting and compensation. But I wanted to give me a second. Got to make sure this person gets on. But I want to talk about, some different ways we make money, because we do make money. We actually make money 5 ways. The first way we make money is basically rap cash, retail sales. If you were to have a product on hand and sell it, whatever you make from that is yours right now. So, we don't really want you to have a lot of stuff retail, but I do want you to have wraps. And so every time you sell wraps, that's wrap cash in your pocket. That's yours. You don't have to give a company back anything. The second way we get paid is our commissions. We make 15% off of all our loyal customers and any distributors orders that you sign up, and you make 10% from your distributors' loyal customers. So that's a great way to get paid. And we get that paid out to us on the 15th of every month. The third way we get paid are fast start bonuses. So we make $0 from bringing in new distributors. But if we help those new distributors get their first 2 loyal customers within 30 days, you get a $100 bonus. and these are unlimited. The only way to make sure you're qualified to get the $100 bonuses, you have to have 2 loyal customers under you. But once that happens, you are Fast Start qualified, and you can get these Fast Start bonuses every single Friday. You know, that's easy. You want to make an extra $500 a month with this business, you could sign up 5 new distributors every single month and make sure they get their 2 customers, and that's a for sure way to get $500. You don't have to calculate your commissions check. That is $500 off the bat. So step 3, sorry, the fourth and the fifth way to earn are like leadership levels. I'm not going to go too far into that right now, but when you go diamond and above, you get a different percentage off of yourself. And the other one is like dealing with the promotions for diamond and above. We're going to briefly hit on those. But now, right now, I'm going to call her, she's one of the queen of blitzes, Angela Self. She's a diamond leader out of Jacksonville, Florida. She has been racking up on Rap Cash this week, and she will blitz any person that walks by her. She has no fear. So I want Angela to kind of, first off, explain what blitzing means and talk about how you do that, and you talk about the products and how you've been able to make, you know, this Rap Cash this week. I said, Angela, don't lie to me and tell me you was on and you not on, because I can't see. And if you're muted, unmute yourself. Do you see Angela? Hold on. She's muted. Go to. There should be a little button at the top that says unmute, because I cannot see. Like, my computer is all jacked up. Are you on the computer or a phone? Because it's the unmute. Okay. On the phone, how do you unmute? Oh no, you can't unmute that way. Shoot. You have to log in. Log into Zoom like the regular way, please, ma'am, from the phone, and then hit unmute that way, because you cannot unmute from a phone. Not like that. Okay, well, I'm waiting on Angela to get on to explain that. I want Tyler to briefly come, because, yes, I just talked about the commissions. I want her to talk about how do you make sure you're actually getting your money in your pocket, either in your bank account or either put on the It Works card. Tyler, can you tell them where they need to go to make sure they're getting paid and how to get that set up?
Hey, everybody. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So usually when you sign up, after you get your Better Business Kit, you will get a confirmation email from It Works, and this will give you a link to activate your pay portal website account. So if you haven't seen that email, I may go to myitworkspay.com. There you can request the link to have them send that to you, and you can click on that link. It'll ask you for your membership ID. You will need to have your distributor ID that you got when you signed up with your kit. Once you do that, you will set up a password, and it will take you to a home page where you can see anything that has been contributed to your account from It Works through, like, your commission pays or your Fast Start bonuses. When you get that done, you can either request or apply for the It Works prepaid card. So usually, I believe to do that, you have to have at least $3.95 in your account. And what's the minimum payment for them to actually let you get it, Terry? Is it $21? So you have to have at least $21 in your account paid out from It Works in order to order this card, because otherwise I don't think it'll let you load anything, does it?
I don't think so. I don't have the card.
I haven't tried it before then. But if you do not want to get the prepaid card with the It Works logo and everything on it, you can, however, sign up a direct deposit account. This will be an external account, like say you have Bank of America or Wachovia or something like that. As long as you have a direct deposit account number, you can put that in, and once you get your payment, you can transfer the funds that are available to your account. Usually, I believe it may take a day or two for it to hit your actual external account, but that's usually how I use mine. I want to say if you haven't seen an email, it may be waiting for you to get your first payment, because then they will create an account on your behalf through the pay portal once your first commission payment is generated. But like I said, if you haven't seen the activation account link, just get with either the DT that assigned you or someone in your upline, and we can get you started and, get everything taken care of through customer service.
All right. Thank you, Tyler. So Angela, are you on?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Thank you. So, yes. So I want Angela to talk about Rap Cash and blitzing, because that is an easy way to make instant money that everybody should be taking advantage of. Go.
Okay. So as a distributor, we get 40% off our products, of course, which would mean we pay for, we get 4 wraps for $59. But as a distributor, when you sign up 2 customers, you get what's called a wrap reward. It would be crazy not to redeem it, because you get 4 wraps for $25, free shipping. So that means you're making $75 profit for every 4 wraps. So with that being said, I gathered all the wraps throughout my house, and I realized I had like 25 wraps, which is crazy. So I was like, I'm selling all these wraps like today. That was my goal. I didn't sell them in one day. But I made a couple posts about wraps, and I did a $20 special. That's normally the lowest that we really ever go. But since I had so many, I was willing to do that. And people were wanting to buy all of them. So then I was like, okay, well, wait a minute. It was really supposed to be 1 per person. I was trying to, meet with them so that I could get a loyal customer out of it. But then I ended up selling like half of them to one girl and like 3 or 4 to another person. So Rap Cash literally can be that easy. People are always looking for the wraps. So it's not something that you have to throw down someone's throat. They want it. So you post about it, you talk about it, you wrap yourself, you do your before and after pictures, and people are curious about it and they want to try it. So the other thing that Terry was talking about was blitzing. Blitzing is basically talking to people you may or may not know about the business, about the products. So whenever I go anywhere, like today, got on my It Works shirt. So sometimes just wearing the shirts or the leggings that you have, people are going to ask you what works. And that's an easy segue, so that sometimes you don't even have to start the conversation. But sometimes I start the conversation, or most times I start the conversation, because I'm not a particularly shy person. But even if you are, any conversation can segue into the business. You could be talking to somebody about strollers, and I might bring up the stroller I have costs $200. That's a real story. That's really how much it cost. And I might just be talking about how, well, luckily I paid it with Rap Cash, so not a big deal. It wasn't part of the regular income. And then they're like, well, what's Rap Cash? So that's an easy segue into the business when you're talking to moms or people that you have stuff in common with, whatever that may be. If I go to a drive-through, I always have my little Blitz business cards. So as they're handing me the receipt, I'm handing them a Blitz card, and I have my Facebook info on the back, and I'll ask them if they've ever heard of It Works. 9 times out of 10, they say no. And I tell them to message me, or I'll go ahead and get their info from them in that moment so that I can message them and follow up. So blitzing is just talking to people about the business. The more people you talk to, the more people you're going to have join your business or buy products from you.
All right.
Hit 10, all right. Hit 10, all right.
Can you hit mute, please? Because I can't do anything right now. But thank you, Andy.
Supposed to sign in. What's on there? That's like tip, and you signed your name.
Hold on. I'm trying to see. Can y'all see what it is?
Don't say no one to sign it.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna creep on with my other phone.
Hey Jessica, if you could mute your screen, Jessica Holmes.
Okay, thank you, Keita. Sorry, my other phone might try to hook up. But so with that being said, let me leave this so we don't have it.
What?
So
Yep. You don't need it. You don't need it.
hold on, guys.
Hey, Jessica, you're unmuted again.
Okay, so we're gonna wait. We have Felicia is gonna come and talk about one other thing, but other than Felicia coming in as well, me and Kanika are going to finish out the training. But one thing that we want to talk about, when you get, where do you start with getting your customers? There's so many people that need these products right now, but first, I want you to take a deep breath and start writing it down. You want to make a list. Start thinking of people. We call it a hundreds list. You don't necessarily have to write 100 names, but I want you, if you can, amazing. But there's 2 ways I want you to do this. When you get your catalog, start looking at the products and think about people's names that would want to use this, or you think you've heard them buy a product similar to this, or this is in their alley. Write their name down beside that product. Another way you can do that before your kit comes in the mail, you can go in your eSuite, click on Document Library, and if you go to Product Info, every single one of our products, the ingredients, the frequently asked questions, how to use it is all in there. You guys can print all of this out, make a binder, and the binder will be good forever because, when you start going further in the business, start hosting events, having wrap parties, it's really great to have that there. So when people ask oh, I'm interested in the greens, but I'm allergic to strawberries, you can flip that binder open, look at the ingredients to see if strawberries are in the greens, which they are, and that. So it's really good to have this paper copy. Not only that, what if your internet service is bad and you're at an event or you are at, somebody's house? You don't have any way to get to the information. So being able to print this stuff out is really important, and create yourself a binder. And then at the same time, it's almost like your little booklet that you get to study and learn about the products, because the more comfortable you are, the more competent you are, you're going to feel more confident when you're talking to people about this product. Now, let me just say, you don't have to know everything, but you do want to know, somebody says they haven't been using the bathroom regularly. You want to know we have a product for that called Regular. When somebody says, man, I'm so stressed out, I'm having really bad anxiety, you want to know we have a product called Confianza for that. So you don't need to know all the specs, but you need to know keywords when you're talking to people that, I have something that can help you with that. I think you should try it out. So with that being said, like I said, I want you guys to kind of start looking into the products more, but start, like I said, the hundreds list. You can just start writing down names of your friends and family that you're going to talk to about this business. Or you can just start writing down names. How many moms do I know? Write down the moms. How many people do I know want to lose weight? Write it down. How many people are trying to grow their hair out? Write it down. Start writing out these lists, and then it's going to give you people to be able to say, hey, girl, I know you've been talking about trying to grow your hair out. You just did the big chop. You should use my hair, skin, and nail vitamins. I can get you an amazing discount on them. You can do a 90-day challenge, and we can what's the word I'm looking at? We can compare your growth. Bam. But you know who these people are, and you want to get into the habit of having systems to follow up. And Kaneetha can attest to this. Just talking to people on Facebook and not writing it down, after a while, it's too much. Because if you start messaging hundreds and hundreds of people, you will forget to follow up with somebody, you will miss somebody. Not only that, nobody wants to be scrolling through your Facebook Messenger for 5 hours to find one person. You want to write this stuff down. So, like I said, write people's names down that you know want to get healthier. If you know they have issues, like they have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, just write them down. Even though you might not know what that means and what product it is, your upline will help you, but just start writing down people that you know could benefit from living a healthier lifestyle, that might be into essential oils, that might be into skincare, stuff like that. Write these names down. Not only that, those are the people with the products. Now, think about people. How many people do you know could use some extra income? How many people do you know that need money, that work all the time and don't get to see their family, that are talking about saving up for a house, wedding, something that could use this opportunity to help solve whatever issues they have? That's another list of people. We're calling them PDTs. That means potential distributor. Start writing down your potential distributor. Start writing down people that you want to partner in business with. Like, you would be so amazing in this. I want to go to the top with you. That's kind of conversations you would have with them. But start writing those people down, and then your sponsor enroller can help you go through your list and make sure that you get these people signed up as customers and distributors. So, but that's the thing. I want you to get in a habit of writing down names so you can have a system to follow up with. And our goal, we want to get our first 4 customers ASAP. Because it's going to get you more wrap rewards. And, that's the first little check off for these later bonuses that I'm briefly going to discuss at the end. But you want 4 customers in this system before your kit even comes, ideally, because your kit is only coming with wraps and defining gel. If people want to do hair, skin, and nails, stretch mark creams, anything else, weight loss, they are not going to get that in that kit. So you need to be going online, trying to talk to them about these products now and get them to purchase from your website before your kit even comes in the mail. Oh my goodness. Sorry, this girl just put gum in her hair. I cannot. Shh. It's done. So put that on the trash can. Yes. Okay, so that's the hundreds list. Okay, so really quickly, I want Felicia. I'm over here about to call you Felicia J. That's the name she goes by. That's her stage name. Felicia Mosley is going to come and talk about the importance of, now that you're a business owner, what is it really going to take? Are y'all still there? My thing just went all the way to another screen.
Terry, are you there?
Okay, sorry. My whole thing just blacked out. At least I can see my face moving now. Ah! I can see y'all. This is amazing. But anyways, yes. So I want Felicia to come and talk about what it takes to be an entrepreneur, what it's going to take to be successful, and kind of just give y'all some tips on what you should be doing, period. So Felicia, take it away.
Hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. Hey, everyone. I am Felicia J, Ruby Leader, soon to be Diamond, because I'm going to speak that into existence for myself. But anyway, I want to first welcome all of our new team members who decided to take this opportunity. I'm so excited already for your success, and I know that everyone can be successful if they're willing to put in the work. So, as Terry said, when you signed up for this opportunity, you basically have decided to boss up and become an entrepreneur and business owner. And that is the mentality that you have to come in with, and that I especially came in with. And so just to kind of give you a scope of different distributors who do come in, you have some people who sign up for this opportunity and that is it. They signed up and that is all they did. They did not start the business. They just signed up and disappeared. And we don't want that for anyone. We also have people who sign up and they basically are wanting the work to be done for them. And so they don't take initiative, review information, be engaged in phone calls for them because it's not working. But the real issue is they did not work for the opportunity. And we don't want that for anyone either. Now, the most successful people who have sustained in this business are the people who are go-getters, are motivated, and can continue to be on fire and take initiative in business. I came in with a mentality that this was going to be a challenge, but I really wanted this opportunity to work for me. I really wanted to be successful, and I'm not a quitter, and I did not want to give up on myself. And I also had the mentality that just like when you are planting a seed for maybe a tree, a fruit tree, as a matter of fact, to bloom and have very good fruit to sell later, you have to plant a seed in this business and nourish it in order for it to grow and flourish into something greater that is going to be lucrative. And so I knew that me being in this business was not, my success in the business was not going to happen overnight. And I was going to have to plant that seed and put in the work in order to be successful. And what that looks like is me basically already doing my due diligence before I even signed up. Before I took the opportunity, I had lined up exactly my strategy on how I was going to come in and be successful in this business. So by the time I started, I was ready to go. I made sure that I took 30 minutes to an hour each day to research something on the business, whether that was reviewing a training, whether that was looking over maybe 3 to 5 new products so I could know the information front and back if somebody asked, whether that was me getting on a call, a training, me being a part of a rap party, whatever I had to do, I was on top of it. And if I had questions, I don't care if it sounded dumb, I made sure that I was on Thierry's phone. I made sure that I reached out to my leaders and asked any questions that I needed in order to make sure that I received the correct information. So I just really utilized the tools and resources that were given to me. And I did not have Thierry working to reach out to me. I made sure that I was already ahead of her before she even has to ask, was I going to be at something, or did I read this or that? I just tried to make sure that I stayed on top of it. And when I train my own team, I kind of give the example of, if you think about Bill Gates, he does not hire a personal motivator to go to his house and get him up every morning and say, hey, do you want to get up and be successful today? Do you want to get up and be a millionaire today? No, he put in work and earned his success because he decided to get up every single day and do what he had to do in order to build to his success and his wealth. And as a business owner, that's what we all have to do. I should not have to continuously want this business and your success more than you want it for yourself. And that's why it's so important when our team leaders talk about sticking to that why. Make sure that you are thinking about why you wake up every morning, why you keep going every day. Is it because you have to get out of that 9-to-5 job where you're being overworked and underpaid? Is it because you want your babies to have everything that they need and not have to want? Is it because you want that dream house? Is it because you want to pay off your car? Whatever it is, stick to that why and let that be your motivation for this business. We're going to have ups and downs in this business, but you have to stay on fire. You have to stay on top of it. And you exude that when you are showing that you want this for yourself and that your leaders don't want it more than you want it. Because we want you all to be successful, but at the same time, we cannot keep reaching out to you and pulling teeth for you to be engaged in the team and for you to work your business. If every business owner has to have somebody to make them go do their business, and go be successful, then they wouldn't be business owners. That's not what a business owner does, and that's what we are. We are all leaders. We are all business owners. We are all entrepreneurs, and we can all be successful, but we have to put in the work. And a great example of what that looks like is one of my distributors. I believe she's on the call, and I know she is because I saw her earlier, but Adrienne, she is amazing when it comes to making sure she is engaged with the team and making sure that she is following up with me if she has questions about anything or she needs information on something. When I tune into a training or a call, I already know Adrienne is going to be on top of it. She's going to be there. And I never had to say anything to her besides maybe post something to say, hey, we have a training tonight, or hey, we have a call. And sometimes she already has the information. So she is on point with that. If she has questions about anything, she is reaching out to ask me. I rarely ever have to reach out to her in order to see if she's alive or if she still wants this business. So just make sure that you're staying engaged. Make sure that you are reaching out to your leaders, because we are great resources, because we want you to be successful. So we are here to continue to spread the knowledge to you because we want you to be successful. So just stay on fire. Make sure you're doing your due diligence to work your business in whatever way you can every single day, and prove to yourself, not even to us, but prove to yourself that you want this and you want your success. Okay, Thierry, back to you.
All right. So a couple of thoughts that just came to my head when Felicia was talking. Like, there was a post the other day, and it was like, you want people on your team that want to outwork you. And that's real. Like, you want a group. I want this whole team. I've said it 1,000 times. Yes, I am a triple diamond. Right now, I am the only triple diamond on this team. I don't want to be the only triple diamond. I want everybody to be the same rank as me, if not higher. I want you guys to try to pass me. Like, you know, there's not just, oh, we have one triple diamond leader, we have one double diamond. Absolutely not. We all can be successful with this business. Each and every one of you guys deserve it. And like Felicia said, you just got to keep going. I don't want to go too much right now because I know how I want to close it. So I'm actually going to hand it off to Kenitha, and once Kenitha gets finished, I am going to close out the call. But Kenitha is going to come and talk about, no, she's going to talk about the importance of your why, and she's going to talk about, you know, some other things, some other tips that she has. And then, like I said, I'm going to close it out, and I'm going to let y'all get to work or go to bed, because I'm sure some of y'all have been up for a long time today. So Kenitha, talk about, why is that why so important anyways? What is a why?
Okay. So a lot of us first come in this business, and we may come in because we're thinking, oh, I just want to make some, a few extra $100 a month. And so as you get into this business, you need to develop, like, really, why are you doing this business? Because at the end of the day, it's going to take more than just you've been driven by money. Is it because you're doing this business because you want to be able to pay your mom's bills? Are you doing this business because you want to give your kids a better life? Are you doing this business because you want to make a huge impact in the world? It has to be something more than just, oh, I want to make $300, because your why is so important, because you're going to come in times with this business that you're going to get discouraged. You're going to get times with this business you want to give up. You're going to get times with this business when you want to just be like, I'm done, or people are being negative. And you need to have a why so strong that will make you snap back and be like, you know what? I got to keep going. And so we always say your why should make you cry, and you never know, you don't understand it until you actually really deep down and think about really what is it that is so huge that if you don't get it, that it's going to really just tug on your heart, that you know that you can fight for it and that you can get it, but you gave up. Like your why has to be so strong that it, it's on your mind every day, and so it takes a minute for, like, especially when you first start, to kind of just grasp what that why is. Because when I started, my why was to me just to make extra money. That is no longer my why. My why is for me to be able to be home with my kids and for me to be able to help with my autistic son. But my why is just to be able to help so many
people in the world feel better about themselves and feel better about what they see when they look in the mirror, because I've been there, and I know that when, you know, you don't really feel good about yourself, that just kind of impacts your whole your day. And so you just got to kind of think about, you know, what is this business can do for you, and really why you're doing it, and know what that why is, that when those days come when you want to give up, that you would just be like, you know, because you're going to have those days. And it's okay to like fall down, but you need to get back up and just remember that you got to keep going, because your why is bigger than that, and, you know, that you can accomplish it. I also wanted to talk about just being coachable. A lot of times, you know, we come in this business, or some people come in this business like, you know, they think they know exactly what to do, or they've been in another business before and they know how it works. No, this is a totally different business. And if your enroller or your upline is trying to teach you something, it's because we find out those things work, and we don't want you to go through the same things that we went through, that we messed up on, if we can help it. Like, if I've known, you know, like I said, I've learned so many different things of what not to do or what not to say. And we just try to pass that on. We're not, you know, your bosses, but we know what works and what doesn't work. And so just, you know, taking that feedback. If something you're doing something, it's not quite working for you, and we're trying to get you to do something that may be out of your comfort zone, we're not going to ever tell you do anything that we're not doing ourselves. You know, you have to get out of your comfort zone, because to make this business work, I've done things that I necessarily didn't want to do, but in order to grow, I had to get out of my comfort zone and do things that I wouldn't normally do. And it takes practice. It takes taking that step forward. And, you know, I wanted to talk a little bit more about, you know, piggyback on what Terry was talking about with the chat groups. I know it's a lot of conversations with the group, but the team is getting so big, it is hard for me to individually message each one of my distributors and say, you know, hey, there's a training, or hey, there's, you know, this is going on. That's why we try to post information into the group. And I understand if you're working in, or if you're trying to sleep in, it's going off, just silence the group. You can go in, there's like a little exclamation point in the right hand corner. You can silence the group or put it on mute, but still check in the group every now and then, because it's giving information that you could have been thinking about, or something came up, and then we've just talked about it, and the information is there. And it's also to keep you updated on different things. But when I started this business, I don't have an enroller. My enroller actually quit. So, and even if she was still in the business, I didn't need her to, you know, to remind me to work my business. I knew when our corporate call was. I wrote the number down. I had it on my calendar that our corporate call is on Sundays and then Mondays, and what the number was. I kept up with our trainings, and I did that on my own, because, you know, this is my business. You know, it's my money, and I don't, you know, I took the initiative to start a business, so I have to be responsible to know those things, and that way you can teach the people that you sign up with to do those type of things. Because as your team grows, you're going to see that it's going to be harder to be able to check on everyone. Let's see. So we do a lot of Zooms like this. We do, you know, sometimes we do conference call. We're just listening in. And then I want to talk about another thing. This is a website you should write down, the www.myitworksevents.com. MyItWorksEvents, yeah, MyItWorksEvents.com. This is where
you see our One Team, One Mission training. And One Team, One Mission training is just basically a training that hosted in different cities, different states, that a lot of It Works distributors get together, and we go over the business, how it works. People give their, you know, tips, talk about what works for them, and just kind of hear other people's stories, what, you know, how they got started. And so that would tell you where a One Team, One Mission training is locally to you. I encourage you to go 12 days into this business. I went to one because I needed to know how you work this business. You know, I needed to know what worked for people. I needed to know more information about the business. So I went to one the same month I went to. So definitely go there and look to see what trainings are close to you. We have some boot camps coming up. We have a bigger training called Green Carpet that's coming up. The tickets are not on sale now, but I encourage you to get
to training. If you're serious about this business, you have to go. Like, make time to go to one of the bigger trainings, because that's where you get your you get fired up and your inspiration from. Because, you know, with this business, we're doing something that people don't normally do, you know, in this business. A lot of people are not business owners. A lot of people don't take this step. We're taught to go get a job. And so getting around other people who have that same mentality that can feed into you kind of gets you fired up, and for you to be able to go on each day and be able to, you know, work your business and not let so much negative things get to you. So that's really what I had to say about, you know, the why and all this. I'm gonna let Terry close.
Okay, so one thing I almost forgot, I'm glad you did say that. Everybody, if you haven't, also there's an app. Download the Wired app. That is basically, it has all the calls on it. It has all the 1-team-1 missions, all the boot camps. You can even use that app and directly go to the 1-team-1 mission and buy a ticket. Not only that, it is going to help you know your timeline on getting these bonuses that are out. So I'm going to briefly go over the Go bonuses. Most of you that signed up, you might have seen a post that says you can earn $10,000 in 3 months, or you can even earn $5,000 in 6 months. So anybody that signed up during the BOGO or this month after the 2nd, you have until, what month is this? It's March, April, May, June. You have until June 30th to hit the rank of Diamond and get a $10,000 bonus. Now, let's say let me say how they made these dates. It's that people that are at Diamond, they looked at the average number. How long did it take people to go Diamond? It took the average person 6 months to go Diamond. So they took that number and they made a lane that's called the Go lane. If you go Diamond in 6 months, they will give you a $5,000 bonus plus your Diamond commissions. Now, if you go fast and do it in half of the time, in 3 months, which is possible, people do go Diamond in 3 months. People have gone Diamond in 2 months, 1 month, 9 days. But to come in and do that, they're going to double the bonus and give you a $10,000 bonus plus your commissions. And that goes from every rank from Diamond and above. So there's $5,000 up into $150,000 worth of bonuses available. And if you go to your Wired app, if you download the app Wired, I'm going to try to put the link in the chat group and in the group so y'all have it. But that app will show you all, excuse me, I'm trying to go. It gives you your little timeline. I'm going to show y'all mine, even though I only have 2 more ranks to go. So mine doesn't look, it looks kind of, I don't like it. I want to have more things to do, but I have 2 ranks to hit, and it'll say that I have to go Presidential Diamond this month to earn a $100,000 bonus, or I can go next month and earn a $50,000 bonus. I'm waiting for it to load up, but that's how the bonus are. I don't want you to get too concerned exactly right now how to go Diamond. The first step is going Ruby, but then a Diamond has 3 rubies in it. So once you go Ruby, you can teach 3 people how to do the same thing, and you will go Diamond. So I want to throw that out there to let you know what bonuses are available. So if you are ready to run, you want the $10,000 bonus, okay, great. Make sure your sponsor knows that so they can make sure they're talking to you and showing you what you need to be doing to obtain this. Because yes, this business can be work part-time within your, your everyday life. It doesn't have to take tons of time, but just think about it. At your job, if you told them you wanted a $10,000 bonus, how much work are you going to have to do to get that? You probably going to have to do some work. So if you want to get a $10,000 bonus in 3 months, yeah, you can do this business part-time here and there. No, not for a $10,000 bonus. If you want a $10,000 bonus, you're going to have to be ready to come in here and work and go for it, go after it, do everything you have to do. But at the same time, let's say you are putting in more work. You're putting in more work, but you're going to get a $10,000 bonus and $2,000 a month in income within your first 3 months. That's amazing. And then if you go double diamond the next month, you get a $30,000 bonus on top of that, plus an average income of about $5,000 a month. And, you know, I just want to create that sense of urgency because y'all can do this. It's very possible. I'm excited. I want to see some people get these $10,000 bonuses, $30,000 bonuses, crush this because it's so doable. I was thinking about it earlier. Okay, so the top rank in our company is Ambassador Diamond. And Ambassador Diamond has about a little less than 500 people on their team. 500 people that want extra income. If you live in a big city, you know there's got to be 500 people that need some extra income. Let's just say you live in Atlanta. There is 5 million people that probably need extra income, to be honest. So let's just think about it. Finding 500, you're going to have to talk to as many people as you can because you're going to have to find who those people are. So just be willing to put the work in, you know. You might run into a few people in the beginning that don't want this, but that doesn't mean nobody else does. So don't get too caught up in the feelings of this business and people turning you down because they're not saying no to you. They're saying no to this right now, to the opportunity. So don't take it personal. Really try to take your feelings out of the business. But other than that, like Kenitha was saying a little bit, just, you know, stay plugged in, stay coachable, you know, don't alienate yourself. Don't come in here and try to put yourself beside yourself. You think you know all the answers because that, when you start growing a team, you're going to alienate your team and you do not want this. We work better together. We are a team. We all want each other to do the best thing, to do as good as possible. And, you know, we all support it. You want to make sure you're surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals. Like Kenitha says, most people aren't entrepreneurs. Actually, there's only 3% of the population that control the other 97. So you can either be in 3% or the 97%. It's up to you to decide where you want to fall. But like I know for myself, those are, some of y'all might not know my story, but I'm not clocking into anybody's clock ever again. It's never going to happen. Nobody will ever control my time and my freedom and when I get to see my family. And, you know, for those of y'all that don't really know what the Boss Dynasty stands for, that's what it stands for. It's not about us, you know, being a boss and controlling people. It's about you controlling your own life. Nobody else controls it but you. You dictate how much money you make. You dictate, you know, when you go on vacation, when you see your family, when you spend time doing this or that. It's the boss. You're the boss of your own life and your destiny. So that is what this, our team name is about. Just being in total control of your own life. And, you know, I just, like I said, I'm really excited for everybody that has joined. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. And, you know, please, if you ever have a question or you need something, reach out to your upline. And your upline will be able to tell you, your upline is your sponsor. Your sponsor will be able to tell you whose upline you're in. Like, all of you guys are in mine, but some of you guys are on different legs. So you want to know who's in your upline so you're able to know who to reach out to and who's going to be there to help you get started. But, you know, that's pretty much all I have to say. Just know you are worthy and, you know, anything is possible. You just got to put your mind to it and go after it. Dream bigger than you've ever dreamed before. And like Kenitha says, establish that why. Why did you get started? Really think about it. What do you want for your life? What do you want for your family? You know, one thing I will say too, real quick, at conference, we just came back. Mark Pentecost said this year is the year to be legendary. You know, it's okay to be good. It's okay to be great, but why not be legendary? He said good is paying off your car. Great is paying off your house. And legendary is paying off your mama's house. So for me personally, I don't have to pay my mama's house off because she already did it. So I can't do that for her. But that just means you want to create something that impacts generations. You know, this business can impact the next 3 generations. You can leave your family wealth that you could never have thought about. You can make sure your grandkids are good before you even, your great grandkids, before you even have a grandkid. You know, so just understand you have the ability to change the whole generational curse. you can change everything that your family has ever known and anything you've ever done. So, I just want you guys to understand that. And like she said, it's not going to be easy all the time. If it was easy to get $1 million, everybody would be rich. If it was easy to get $100,000, everybody would have $100,000. But it's not. But you can do it. We have all the tools. Everybody has the same things. And I want you guys to know, like I said, just don't give up. Keep fighting for your dreams and push through it. But like I said, I didn't want it to be too long tonight. I hope this was very helpful. I hope you guys got, some good nuggets out of it. The recording is going to be posted later on. So I will talk to y'all soon. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think so. But if y'all have any questions, just go ahead and post them in the chat group. Or when I post the recording, you can post it under that in the team page. But if not, I will talk to y'all soon. And everybody that's new, go out here and get those 4 loyal customers ASAP. All right, guys, have a great night.